a dark, the dark blue. Now people, now
They
some
want
said,
that
"Where's Super Saiyan
transformation.
4?" I'm with them, and then they just want this regular Super Saiyan guy. And it's like, just go for 4. You should have had that since launch, okay?
You know, in all honesty, have you seen the mods that they do on PC?
Yeah, I'm trying to work on those.
Yeah, where they show like custom transformations and transformation animations. I absolutely love the Broly transformation. They should have like a legendary Super Saiyan transformation. I would get on
Yep,
back on the
I
game
agree.
so hard because I tried making my own legendary Super Saiyan female, which is the same Saiyan female I made specifically to take you on, which I won that fight by the way. You weren't expecting that, but but they honestly need it. It needs to be its own transformation. You know, I don't want a wig. I don't want to wear a Kefla wig to signify that I'm like big. You know, I made the female character as tall and as big as the game would let me, and that's not even strong at all. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, that's why I like computers. Plus, the reason why I want them, not just to play as them, but my upcoming series that I have planned in the future. I'm gonna need some character models.
Hmm. And you're trying to do the whole sprite animation, or are you trying to do the whole Fighter Z animation whenever that dude was animating, like him talking to
Well,
Gogeta?
it's like this. It's gonna be the Xenoverse animation first. That's something to start with. But as I start to get more with it, because there's a system that I can work with where I can actually end up making my own 3D characters, in which right
Mm-hmm.
there I could probably go into Fighter Z like animation. Probably take some time. It'll take time, but once I get there, oh yeah, that's what I plan. And I hope I do it.
Hmm. Well, I hope you
Oh
get
yeah,
there.
you remember when I was telling you one of my stories that I said that one of our Earth scientists trying to come up with a what he called a Titan project, which is like mobile suits. They try to make to take on the Saiyan great apes. That's my story, which is a project that never comes together. Yeah, I
Yes.
decided to call that doctor Professor Miles who came up with that project, the Titan project.
Really? Really? I better look cool if that's what you're gonna do. I
Well,
better look
it's
real cool.
it's like a cameo actually,
Oh
but
wait, are
cameo.
you gonna use one of my characters?
Well, no, your characters, that's going to be a totally different story. The one I kind of explained, that's like the future time. But that character, which is going to have an important role, is still in development.
Okay,
Which I
so
said that character does go to Legendary Super Saiyan, but he's able to control it way better. I'm talking about he can actually get huge and big like Broly, but he's not like a maniac like Broly.
I have a question.
Yep,
This Professor Malnez, like how you render him, are you gonna try to make him look like me?
pretty much. I mean, come on, I put myself in there as Administrator Simon Smith,
Interesting.
who kind of looks like me and everything.
But I'm a mad scientist, correct? Am I evil or am I good?
You're actually good. Like I said, you came up with this idea to help Earth. You actually work with them. It was one of your ideas that you pitched, and it was like about to go for it until another scientist came up with another idea, which was cheaper.
Uh-huh. Okay. Well,
But you actually did came up with something that made it a lot easier for humans to fight Saiyans. Even though you didn't get your mobile suit project, you did come up with an exosuit,
so
which
Iron
is
Man.
yes. Think about it. Really think about it. Dragon Ball, you got your cyborgs, your androids, but cyborgs, pretty much, that's like the human's answer to really
That's not
face
new
off
actually.
against.
If you watch
Hmm.
the fan it uh there uh, that
Hold on,
uses
coming in and out. But
if you go on YouTube and you watch multiverse stuff, there is a lot that uses suits and does the exact same thing that you're saying.
yeah, they're in my universe. They're called the Helior from
Yes.
planet Helior. Yeah, they're in my store. I actually like them. In fact, they it's with them because in my story at one point when this huge threat came, they were like the most advanced, but they came across a data that was even more advanced than them. But when they put their heads together, Earth and Helios put their heads together, they came up with the suits, which I marked it as a technological marvel that this suit can actually enhance the user to be able to fight a Super Saiyan 4, and it can actually absorb the energy to make it go higher to the point that it can fight a Super Saiyan God.
What?
Yes, technology, man.
Technology.
Well, that's
Android.
that's. I can't hear you, man.
I said even by Android Saga standards, that's pretty out there.
Yep, that is, and I decided, well, why not, man? It's a Dragon Ball world, so why not? What in the world? But there's a prototype out there in which that's like not really canon in my story, but I just kind of just threw it out there because I was bored. There's a prototype it won't be able to beat, but it can at least face against the Ultra Instinct.
Interesting.
However, this prototype is just like I said, just something that came up. I was thinking, I said that's probably a little too far.
Yeah.
Super Saiyan 4
See, now I feel like
Super Saiyan
we're
4
reaching.
I was like, Super Saiyan 4 is good enough, high enough, and going up to Super Saiyan God, which I just call Super Saiyan Red because I'm not down with that God stuff. Yeah.
I never liked all that stuff to begin. I mean, in all honesty, the original Super Saiyan, like, the max that he could do, you know what I'm saying?
And also,
As a guy.
I did my Zamasu, Zamasu in Black Arc. Yeah, I
He's
did mine's. Hold on, what?
He's-
Hold on, I lost you. Can you still hear me?
I said the dude who thinks he's a god.
Yeah, I can tell you how annoying that is. So, what
He
I
would
did
not
is I
shut up
kind of
about
just.
that. Sorry.
I kind of changed, I kind of changed everything, like I kind of told you before. Pretty much, this goal, I'm kind of going around the Ultra Instinct thing that it's supposed to be a power that I'm putting them as higher life forms, meaning that they tend to have a much higher power level, they're normally a high power level, so they call themselves higher life forms. Not that, but putting it like that. And that Ultra Instinct is a type of transformation that's supposed to be given to those who pretty much supposed to have a birthright. But a certain human, my main character, accidentally accessed that Ultra Instinct because of what happened and because of his willpower. That he pretty much earned it, and that kind of caused a controversy between Zamasu and other new characters that I made up, that this, a birthright was stolen from, that any species that they consider lower life forms, humans, Saiyans, the Mechians, anything, what they consider lower life forms, should be exterminated. Because they're thieves and criminals.
Interesting.
So yeah, that's their goal, is that they think their birthright is strong, and I'm doing something. In this story, this is my favorite one I wrote because, in the end, how we saw how Zamasu merged and have how he was. I kind of did the same thing, but it's not with Zamasu, but it's my other two characters who fused together, and they fight their fusion of my two main characters, in which the whole battle kind of ends up how similar to Goku and Vegeta taking on, not Vegeta, but Goku and Vegeta taking on Zamasu, the fused Zamasu. But in the end, they thought they defeated him by a combined beam attack and launched him in space. And I think it was at that time that this fused version of, I'll just call them Blacks, achieved Ultra Instinct.
Interesting.
Against our hero, so we have a villain that has Ultra Instinct.
See, now that would be cool if they actually did that in the actual anime. A villain with Ultra Instinct would be pretty deadly.
Yeah, because this Ultra Instinct bad guy now goes against my my fusion fighter, in which she pretty much just max out as best as her can, adding on with the Kaioken, adding on with the Super Saiyan Blue, adding on with another transformation, kind of like just going just all out. But despite that, it was not enough. But if we remember in the Tournament of Power what happened to Goku when he overused the Ultra Instinct power, it happens to the villain as well, but for some reason the villain was able to use that type of energy for his side, but it caused him to kind of go crazy, kind of go nuts, but unknown to them, they were actually losing power. And that's where the main character's daughter comes in, full power, and kind of finishes us off and uses that, use that opportunity to take him out. What, yeah. So that's something I kind of have fun with, trying to move around.
I feel you.
I know you're not a reader, but once I make this in video form, I think you enjoy it.
I think I will. I look forward to it.
Maybe a while. It'll take a while because learning 3D animation, new software, it's like learning how to draw.
If you can animate at the level that I showed you that figure, absolutely out of this world. That would be, you get to that. Oof! I don't think nothing's stopping you. Nothing's stopping you if you can get there, Simon. Nothing at all.
And this is just gonna be a hobby next to working on computers. Something I want to do than just sit around playing games all day. Something different.
Ain't nothing wrong either.
But yeah, so that will be coming. But for now, once I get that up, probably just gonna make like short videos of, funny videos. Like see something from Caleb City you might recognize, because that's a lot of work. First, I gotta learn how to do it. Then I'm gonna have to play my Xenoverse game on my computer, which is the reason why I bought it. Mod that up so I can get certain characters how I want them to look. Certain characters, some characters that I have, which you probably played against, they're already easy because they pretty much already have the set clothes on there, so that's easy for them. But making like new characters or trying to make another model or a character that's like completely new that you can't get on the game that I have to put together myself or needs mods, so that's another thing I gotta work on. That's gonna take time. But man, once it comes together, ooh man. Hold on, what?
Hello?
Okay, I lost you there. What were you saying?
What's going on with the computer you told me about? The laptop.
Okay.
Gaming.
Well, I actually looked up online on some things, and I found I don't know how my specs are. Yeah, I'm still getting at you. Instead of me just bringing some up, I'll just buy you a computer.
No, you don't got to do that.
No, I want to, man. A gift.
I appreciate it, but you still don't got to do that, man. That's not necessary, bro.
It's gonna take a while, but it will come. If it does, I'll let you know. So I'll say this. Probably, I'll give you this. It probably won't come in